I brought three fantastic gentlemen with me. Christoph Mundri from Petkus, Tim Stäbisch from Aptiv, and Axel Möhring from Energenta. And as Shireen said, this is a very unusual combination. One is a leading automotive supplier. You will learn more about that soon. Axel is from the waste management business, and then there is a seat purifier. So what do they have together? One thing is, two of them have a challenge, and one has a solution. And I'd like to invite Tim to briefly talk about who's Aptiv, what do you do, and what is your specific challenge.
Yeah,
Tim,
sure.
please.
Thank you. To hand over, I go here, then I can see the slides. Yeah, hello and welcome from my side. I'm Tim Stäbisch. I'm the plant manager since 3 years in our production site in Wuppertal. We are producing in Wuppertal silicone seals. These silicone seals are needed to protect the connector in an automotive harness string to protect against water. To protect against water. I give a brief overview about Aptiv and later on, find the connection between us. So overall, Aptiv is a $20 billion revenue company. We have more than 200,000 employees all over the world in all regions. Main driver are North America, Europe, and in Asia Pacific. Overall, 140 facilities they are producing. They are doing technology development and develop our future of mobility. We have three main visions: safer, greener, and more connected. And especially the topic greener is one of the strategies Aptiv is following since years and not only since yesterday. Overall, we focused on different segments, or we can split Aptiv in two different segments. We have the area ASUX, Advanced Safety and User Experience. They are bringing up us the technology of radar systems, of sensors, and intelligent solutions for our OEMs to bring less complexity into the connections. The bigger part, and that's a more hardware part, and we call it the nerve system, is the signal and power solution. And here we are with our silicone seals production, one of the parts. What we are doing in Wuppertal, we are producing silicone seals, and there is a zero tolerance and quality focus for these parts. So what we are doing, we have after our manufacturing, our molding process, we have different sorting options. Vision inspection by cameras, we have manual sorting if something in the production is not running well. And other topics to identify issues in our seals. But the big difference between silicone and, for example, other technologies is if you're producing not okay part, we need to scrap the parts. And that is one of our biggest challenges, and that is why we are here or why we are in this network. So we as Aptiv need to find new solutions for not sortable parts. Because if we have a not sortable parts out of the molding process, we need to scrap. And we now find out of the box connections to other ones to solve this challenge and to develop no ways to bring these scrapping parts back to good parts on stock.
So just picture this. Tens of thousands of really small silicone parts. And all of them need to be 100% perfect. And all of them need to be checked. So that is the challenge, as you said. So automotive industry, 100% quality, safety is of utmost importance. So you brought in this challenge of help me check those tiny silicone parts. Correct. And now over, Axel, to you. You are at the other end of the value chain. So Aptiv is at the very beginning producing. You are more from the waste management or post-consumer or post-industrial waste treatment. And you also have a challenge, a sorting challenge.
I also have a challenge. Pleasure to be here. My name is Axel Möhring from Energenta. You can see our site. We are a basic recycling and disposal company. We do all the logistics, we do the sorting, we do the containers, we do the boxing systems. So you can say we are the front line of the recycling industry. This is where the journey of recycling starts on sites like this. So we consult the customers, we tell the customers what makes sense and what does not make sense, and what makes sense for the customer should bring money for me as an entrepreneur. So we need to earn money with recycling. That is one of our challenges at the starting point. So we try to implement 360-degree recycling projects. What you see here in the right corner is a chrome-plated part. You can see it on cars, or you can see it in your bathroom as a shower head. So on the top there's a chrome-plated metallized plastic part. In the past it was dechromed by chemical fluids. Yeah, it was not that cool like it is today. So we built up a process, a pure mechanical process, where we separate the chrome, the metal part, from the plastic part. And at the end, we have a almost new, or comparable to virgin material, a new ABS material that goes back to the production site. So that is what we do. That is where we consult the customers. The material arrives on our site like this. So it's all colored. It's all impure. It's all different plastic parts together. So our challenge is to sort, because if it is sorted and pure, we can sell it at a higher price. So there's a higher value for us and for the customer. It's about economics. So our challenge is to sort it. We can sort it by hand. That will cost money. Or we can sort it by a cool machine, and that is what Petkos or Roeber is delivering us. We can achieve starting from the bottom, that's the impure plastic part, and we have the pure, the accepted parts in the middle, and we have the reject at the end. So it's a machine that can do it for us. And that is what we need in our industry. We need a robust machine. We are in a recycling company. We are not like Aptiv in a warm and modern hall. We are outside. So we need robust machines. And Petkos is coming from the agricultural part, so it needs to be robust, and that is what we need. Fast technical solutions, robust solutions for our recycling processes.
Axel, thank you very much. So you almost made the introduction. So we got Tim, we got Axel. Both of them have a big sorting challenge. Hundreds of thousands of small parts need to be sorted. And then we looked in the Circular Valley network, and we found the global sorting champion in a completely different arena, namely in seeds. And with that, Christoph, I'd like to hand it over to you and explain what does Petkos or Roeber do, and how can you, as coming from the agricultural sector, help those two gentlemen solve their issue?
Thank you very much. You can hear me? Okay. I'm Christoph Mundri from Roeber Institute. We are part of Petkos Group, a spin-off. And Petkos is a company which processes seed processing machines. So we can sort in a classic way, weight, shape, and everything else for seed processing. And at Roeber Institute, we have the focus on optical sorting. So around Petkos company, Petkos is a German company. All engineering will be done in Germany. The production will be done in Germany. And our strategy is to have technology, innovation, engineering and service all in one hand. One nice fact is the overall grain consumption in the world, you see here, is 623 million tons of grain. And one of six people...
Gehe einfach dann auf die Bühne, oder?
One of six people in the world. Sorry? One of six people in the world consumes.
Ich kann auch warten auch mit der Bühne, bis Sie erstmal durch sind mit Ihrer.
Okay. Consumes.
Die anderen sind ja noch gar nicht hier. Ich suche auch meine.
Thomas Müller-Kirschbaum, we are hearing you. Can you switch off that mic, please?
Mach doch mal das Ding aus.
So one of six people in the world consumes food processed with Petkos machines. So in the case of Aptiv, we had the challenge. We got small small silicon seals for wiring. And we tried out with our existing machines, a band sorting machine, an optical band sorter. And we have still some problems with the rotating of the silicon seals in the imaging process, but we could bring out all the mistakes, all the non-I/O parts, but we have at the moment still some good parts in the reject, and we're working on this that we can get a smooth process. You see here a short video of the sorting process. So the seals runs over a band, get a photo, and eject it via air pressure. In the case of Axel, we sort complete different things, different materials. We use a chute sorter for recycling streams. And here you can see a mixed material, different colors, and we shoot out all other colors without gray and white. So at the end, we get a smooth and a clean material stream in two directions, but we can also sort by color, by shape, and also by texture of the material. So these are the first tryouts, but we are hopefully in a good cooperation and will bring it to the end. So, transforming seed knowledge into quality and sustainable future for circular economy.
Christoph, thank you very much. I'm super fond of this example because, yeah, you would never have imagined that companies coming from such different industries have something in common and can find common solutions. And maybe Axel and Tim, you can tell us a little bit about this journey. How long did it take? How many years or decades have you working on that, or was it quicker? Obviously it was quicker, but just give us a flavor of how well that went.
It went very well. I met Mark last year in Berlin at a dinner table. So we sat together and Mark asked me, hey, what are you doing? I'm doing recycling. What are you doing? I'm doing seed technology. Okay, it's boring. We don't fit together. So after 5 to 10 minutes, we recognized that we should try it. And we tried it, and it took us, I think, about 3 or 4 weeks to define a solution, to find a technical setup, and to find a use case for that. Because you need to earn money with it. Mark needs to earn money with his machines. I need to earn money with recycling. Let's grow the economy, protect the environment. And at the end, it took us 8 weeks to assess that it's worth to continue. And we talked today about future cooperations. And to be honest, I was also never thinking of that we can fit together. But it happened. It works.
Same situation for us. Yeah, that means there was a network event with our managing director, and afterwards he came to me, hey, that could be a solution. And in a very quick contact, we start sending first not okay samples to do trials and see, hey, this could be a solution. And now we are in the development phase. I think we need 2 to 3 trials to do. But at the end, I can save a lot of cost due to scrap rate and to and do our part also for the economic cycle to reduce the level of scrapping parts with a not 100% good economic footprint.
So thank you all very much for thinking beyond industry borders. I think that is exactly the type of cooperation we need. And the title of this convention is Uniting Industries for a Circular Tomorrow. And you actually really have united your industries. Thank you very much for that. And to anybody out there, if you got a sorting challenge, which is hundreds of thousands or millions of small particles in no time at low cost, then talk to Petkust and Roeber. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And Carsten, we have to say thank you very much to align us each other.
You're welcome.